Every great creative work stands on the shoulders of giants. Welcome to RetroInspection, where we examine and find out where the things we love today came from.
She was born in Ohio, which is odd to me because it seems like all of our genre writers are coming from Ohio at some point, or
Yeah,
very
so far.
or the Midwest, right?
At least, yeah, but there certainly she's from Cleveland, and so are
Right.
Siegel and Schuster.
And wasn't Harlan born in Ohio?
I can't remember where. I want to say like Dayton without looking, but I'm not sure about that.
Yeah. Anyhow, I mean, the Midwest was quite fertile. Obviously, you have Ray Bradbury out there from Illinois, but Alice Norton started writing, had a great interest in this, in fantasy and science fiction. I believe starting out even before she became a reader for a pulp publisher of the time.
For Marty Greenberg at Gnome.
And I don't think she ever graduated with her chosen profession, which I believe was teaching. But at any rate, her years of reading other people's work really inspired her. And she was in a business that was dominated by men. The audience was definitely geared primarily toward boys.
Yeah.
And I haven't come across anything where she explains it. I'm sure you can find it out there on the internet. But she didn't have to, but she did, probably on advice of others, to give herself a pen name, which she then later adopted, and that was Andre Norton instead of Alice Norton, and that probably helped increase her sales quite a bit.
Yeah,
because, I mean, I don't know.
Comics did the same thing.
Yeah,
and there was a surprising number of those.
And truth be told, I'm glad she did, because that kind of biases against women writers existed at the time, we would never have come across her. She might have been shelved. I find her to be probably my favorite science fiction writer, above Harlan, above Ray Bradbury, certainly above Asimov and Arthur C. Clarke and some of our contemporaries. I think that she is not just the grande dame of science fiction fantasy writing. Almost every science fiction work you can cite today draws from her and her ideas. And of course she drew upon others' work, but I think it was really her clarity of writing and her really her sympathy for her characters, and that kind of emotion for the characters puts you in their place. And it's hard to explain in a way that Harlan maybe did with I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, where you're put in the place of these characters through a torture device. She puts you in the place of the characters through a yearning, and it's no accident that she chose, especially in this novel, a character who could be, in Ross Murdoch, who could be sympathized with, because he didn't come from a heroic background. He came from, a criminal background. And he finds his heroism. He finds his place. He finds how to be really a good person through this entire novel. And he finds friendship where he had none. He finds purpose where he had none before. And it's creating a character where the bar is set low, where there's no expectation other than failure, where she connects with readers, because that's essentially who we are, and probably how she felt about in her own life, trapped by her gender, and her trapped by her sex in a world dominated by men. And but you cannot find a bad review, a bad word about any of her work. I mean, maybe obviously you can, but all the science fiction writers, all of them, love her and admire what she did, and found inspiration from her.
Like, subscribe, repost, share everywhere. To see what else we're up to, visit xynobooks.com, xenobooks.com.